Okay, so here are my 2 meals that I put together, you guys, that I'll be eating each day. I go to Costco. It's 20 bucks for 60 eggs, right? I'll eat 4 eggs a day, and I'll have 1 piece of carbonate, low carb, this keto bread, okay? So it's really high in fiber. Good day, my friends. Day 33 of my weight loss journey. I'd love it if you want to come join me for a walk today. I got a few things today that I'm going to share, and I'm really excited for what's unfolding for me, and to share it with you all on a part of my weight loss journey here. It's kind of cold, but I want to put my hood down a bit. But I'm going to show you what I meal prep today. I'm going to show you, I'm prepping for starting tomorrow. I'm fasting today and get myself in ketosis, where my body is burning fat for energy on my body, and going on keto starting tomorrow for that 4 straight weeks. And I've lost 40 pounds 2 years ago. I didn't know a lot about it then, so I ran into some complications, but I understand them today. So I'll show you what on a very low income, okay, what I could put together for 2 meals a day that I enjoy. So first thing, as I fast today, I'll have coffee. And I can get through the day today, no problem. Fasting for me through a day is no problem. 36 hours is no problem till I have my first keto meal tomorrow. But I want to be in that ketosis stage. And by doing fasting and just having tea or coffee, will get me in that stage, so my body's burning fat right away. And yeah, I lost 40 pounds before on doing it. And I kept it off even throughout the winter months without walking. I only put on the 5 pounds. Okay, this was almost 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. And then just through outside circumstances and whatnot, and the space I got into, I put that weight back on, in the last 6 months from then. So some adjustments of my life had to be made. And I've done that and taken care of those things. Whew, it is colder out today. We did have some snow and then rain today, so I do have to watch my footing here. So yeah, I was weighed myself, when was it, 3 days ago. I lost, over the first month, for the first 30 days, so 7, so 3 and 3. So 15 and a half pounds, okay, the first month I've lost. And I really want to ramp it up. But it's a process for us to get into these stages, at least for myself. It's a process. And I have to ease into things, right? So getting sick for that 1 week was unfortunate. But anyways, jumping into it now and doing it for the next 4 weeks, I know I can lose 40 pounds through intermittent fasting and eating keto. So really looking forward to that. I have a doctor. I talked about it with testosterone replacement because of being a bodybuilder and on gym juice. Have to watch what I say. For 18 years, I've been off it for 7 years, and I've dedicated my life to the spiritual work for the higher good for all in the light. And I made a choice to come off, that gym juice and take that path. But my level is, they say, between 8 to 30 is one way they measure, and my testosterone was 8.4. So it's very, very low. And, I can poke in the belly, and it's the same as, it's not the same, but the effect of it, testosterone in our body, it's the same effect. And I'm like, I'm not putting it into my muscle anymore. I'm done with that. But I want, so anyways, it will give me, it will help give me more energy. And you know, that's a part where it's a struggle having weight on is low testosterone and putting muscle back onto my body, right? So anyways, that's what I'm gonna, waiting for him to call me back, that doctor, and just go on that. If I got to do that to get myself back up and feeling even more amazing physically. And, you know, I would love to see myself back at the gym by the end of this year. You know, maybe even by summer, for things to align where I can go back to the gym and start lifting again, you know, pushing past my challenge of my lung, the diagnosis of my lung disease, you know, and we have to push ourselves. So that's what I'm in the space of doing, is pushing myself. And just really looking forward to sharing my journey to inspire others that you too can overcome your challenges. And the support really helps me stay consistent in my life to make these videos each day, keeps me accountable in my life. Were some days, you know, where it's like, oh, I don't really feel like it. But then I'm like, no, I need to make a video. So that keeps me in alignment to reaching that best version of myself and getting back into physical shape again. And not just for the look, but for how I want to feel in my life. Oh my, I want to feel amazing physically again. So, you know, this time around in my life, from being 400 pounds when I was, you know, in my early 20s, to being a bodybuilder then and being lean and yeah, a complete opposite looking of being just jacked, and then helping people, you know, throughout all those years. I love it. So it's a new approach to help others, is by sharing my journey and showing you there's other ways for us to get fit. You know, if you have a disability in some way, we can push our bodies in new ways. I'm learning about myself through intermittent fasting and keto, because right now all I'm focused on is weight loss. I'm not focused on the muscle growth right now because of my lung challenge. So it's just new things happen in life, new ways and techniques to things, and you know, we're put into a place of growth, of understanding more than we knew before, and that's what I'm going through. And it's beautiful that I'm able to have a brand new cell phone, expensive cell phone, you know, I got for nothing, pretty much for the price of it. And you know, I'm being led to keep sharing through my transformation and overcoming those challenges where doctors say things are permanent, you know, and I know within the difference, just have to push through it. So I am going to pause the video and then I'll resume here once I get home and completed my lap today, and show you how I meal prep and how I'm going to be meal prepping for the next 4 weeks for sure, of sticking on fasting and keto, being strict, and pushing myself with these walks every day. So I'll see you in my kitchen real soon. Okay, so here are my 2 meals that I put together, you guys, that I'll be eating each day. I go to Costco. It's 20 bucks for 60 eggs, right? I'll eat 4 eggs a day, and I'll have 1 piece of carbonate low carb, this keto bread, okay? So it's high, really high in fiber. And let's take a look here, actually. So as far as the carbs, because there are 16 fibers, there's only actually two carbs. And I'm only having one slice when I have my meal each day. So, you know, it's bringing it down to one carb for one slice. And I have 4 eggs. And with that, I do use this for my meat. Okay, I get this at Costco as well. And I just take, I only use 2 slices when I have that with my meal. And then I also use bacon, and I'll pre-cook the bacon. Okay, and I'll have 1 slice of bacon in. That's my first meal. All right, when I eat at pretty much what time? 3:30ish. And then my second meal, my last meal of the day. What I do is, this is a really cheap and easy way. You know, I just showed that I use chicken and turkey, but when I meal prep, like today, this is what I use, and this will last me for 10 days. I only need 1/3 of this bag, 1/3 of this bag, and then 1/3 of this bag. And then when I meal prep, it will last me 10 days. And of course I put spices in and more sodium, because you do want to have the higher sodium through salt intake, calcium, magnesium, and potassium. Okay, I take that with supplements throughout the day. And of course, drinking, I try for 4 liters of water a day. So that is, I don't know, hopefully that turned that way. So that's my 2 meals, okay, I'm going to be eating for the month. And I'm on low income, very low income, through my the support for my my lung challenge, we'll say. Okay, and then you know what? If there's a time at night where I do want something, or I'm feeling it, well, then that's when I have this. Okay, I'll have a coffee with zero sugar, carbs, calories. With that, stevia is great, and then I only use a tablespoon or 2 of that mixed in with my dark roast. So that is what I'm going to be eating through intermittent fasting over the next few weeks. So thank you again for the love and support. It does make a difference in my life, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.